kind of on their like fixed energy. I've noticed something about Aquarians in general, but like definitely Aquarius friends too. Like they get obsessed with things for a little while and then they'll drop it. Like I feel like they can be fad people.
Yeah.
And like, for example, your Aquarius friend may want to eat the same exact thing.
Yeah. It's true.
For a period of time. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh my god, no, I hate that thing.
I hate that thing.
I can't eat that thing.
And they kind of won't stop talking about it.
Yeah.
About how much, it's like, okay, I understand that suddenly you've changed and shifted and suddenly that's not a big part of your personality like it used to be.
Right.
But now you're kind of like talking shit to anyone who likes that thing.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, for a while you were obsessed with that thing.
Right.
Hey guys, it's your girl Sarah.
And Maya.
And we're trying to change your past.
No, because we be charming.
And we be dangerous.
And we be charming. And we be dangerous. And we be charming. And we be dangerous.
Today we're gonna talk about Aquarius Friends. I think it's the last video of our friendship series.
It
We started with
is.
Pisces last year,
We
right?
did.
So it is the end of a series. And if you want to, you should comment what series you think we should start next.
Yes.
And maybe we will pick yours. Because we're always down for a good suggestion.
Yes, we are.
But let's get into it. Okay, Maya, let us know. How do you feel about Aquarius friends? How do they show up in friendship?
Yes, I feel like Aquarius friends, they're funny, they're smart, but they're also very stubborn.
Yeah.
I feel like your
Facts.
Aquarius friend is stubborn.
Yeah.
I love I was about to say Aries too.
Yeah, we say Aries. It's because of your energy. Aries
coming.
energy is like it's like rushing you. It's like my turn, my turn.
Right, you're like, Aries, talk about me, talk about me. It's like,
my
it's about Aquarius today.
Honestly,
okay?
it's our fault because we took a while to post this one.
Yes.
So thank you for your patience.
Yes.
But it's here, okay? It's about Aquariuses today.
Yes, it is. And I love Aquarius energy. I really
too.
do. I feel like they're super clever.
Uh-huh.
And obviously they're known for being really innovative and like forward thinking minds. And in friendship, this often shows up in like, they're ahead of the curve of a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like your Aquarius friend is before the trend. They're doing something like 1 to 2 years before, a couple months before, and then all of a sudden that shit blows up.
And
You were
everyone's calling them weird.
Yep, you were calling them weird for it. And now everyone does it.
And the thing is, Aquarius energy is so low-key that like when everyone finally catches up, they're not the ones to be like, I was doing that.
Right.
Like they're really on to the next thing. So
Yeah.
if you want to learn how to like stay ahead of the curve and ahead of the trend, I mean, don't copy them, but have an Aquarius friend where
Right.
they are willing to share these things with you, because like genuinely their mind is ahead of the curve so effortlessly.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I feel like they're also prone to having a lot of people bite off them.
Oh, for
Because
sure.
of this energy too.
For sure.
Because they are so unique.
That's what you are.
They're getting horny.
Alien superstar.
Yeah, Aquarius friends to me, these are just the riders, especially in terms of like the air signs. Like Aquariuses are genuinely more loyal, I would say, than Libras and Geminis. I'm not saying Libras and Geminis aren't loyal. I'm saying that I feel like it's easier for Aquarius to be loyal because they get fixated on people and energies really easily. Their friends are the most valued beings in their life. But Aquarius, you know, it's ruled by the 11th house of friendship and community. Without their community, aka their friends, Aquarius feels empty. So these are great people to have as friends, but I think a lot of people, because Aquarius is so social, they assume that Aquarius is their friend, but actually Aquarius is very selective with who they open up to and who they actually consider a friend. They're just really good at having a lot of acquaintances.
Yeah.
So if some of these points aren't hitting for you in terms of like Aquarius as you have experienced, they're probably not one of your best friends.
Yeah.
Because to Aquarius, their friends is family.
I feel like it can be confusing for people because Aquarius plays it so cool all of the time. And it's like, oh, like, are you really fucking with me? But when you're best friends with an Aquarius, like, you know.
Yeah.
They are gonna be with you through the thick and thin of shit. And yes, sometimes we can be aloof. I'm an Aquarius rising, if you don't know. Like, we can be aloof, but we love our friends. That is our family, just like you said. You know, like, that's our chosen family. So we make sure to show up and be there in those relationships when we're called upon.
No, seriously. You know? And like, I think a lot of people need to realize, like, don't mistake Aquarius's aloofness with their lack of care.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times they're protecting their own feelings and heart by pretending to be cold and heartless, but really when something hurts very deeply, they are deep in their like analyzing mode, trying to figure out why it is that happened.
Yeah.
You know, and like a lot of times they're doing that solo, so you're not really experiencing them when they're caring.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to figure out what the hell happened.
Yes.
And to other people, that's like avoidant and gone and distant, someone that doesn't care.
Right.
But that is not necessarily true.
No, not at all. And I feel like too, like Aquarius energy like just takes a little bit more time to process things. So like you may think that they don't care because they're not jumping on a response right away or like acting like immediately. But they just need more time to think about what you said.
No, it's true.
And honestly, I think it's better than sometimes, I mean, it's what energy you like, right? But like, again, I tend to be like more chill until I know how exactly I'm feeling. Yeah. You know?
You're taking your time. I think it just depends on what kind of person you are. Like some people feel like their feelings will get lost if they don't speak on them right away.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that's always the right way because sometimes you say shit that you should have toned it down a little bit. But like, you know, some people feel comfortable speaking right away and some people are like, well, I don't really know how I feel yet, Aquarius energy, so I want to take my time processing it and running through it, and before I share how I felt with you, I need to figure out what I feel for myself. You know what I mean? So patience goes a long way when it comes to these people when you're experiencing them as a friend. And also they'll have the same patience with you. Yeah. They're not pushy like that as friends. So if you want someone that's chill, understands, is willing to give you your own individuality in friendship, Aquarius is the best type of person for that.
No, 100%. I feel like because they
don't
are
want to be
such...
buddies.
No, they don't. No, not at all. Because they're such like... They appreciate their independence and individuality. Like, they encourage you to embrace that as well. And again, sometimes you're like... Aquarius energy can be very much like, yeah, I'm over here standing on my own, right? And they encourage you to be like, stand on your own and feel your shit too. They're not going to be over here like, yeah, isn't she great? Like, love on her. Like, that's not necessarily like their energy. They're going to be like, do you boo boo and do it hard.
Right. And
I'm gonna be over here doing my thing. Exactly. And you need to be cool with that. You know?
Because like, I don't need you. Period. End of sentence. Yeah. And I think a lot of people, whether it's in friendship or relationships, they feel like the person has to need them in order for this to mean something. And like Aquarius is the first type of energy that will tell you like, actually no, like us having our solo time, our alone time, it's better because then when we're together, it'll be amazing. Like I don't need to have you to feel 100%. That should come from myself and my solo time, and not a lot of people understand that. So if you're even in a relationship with an Aquarius, or if you have them as a friend and you don't value alone time and you're going to try and guilt trip them for needing alone time, they're not the right type of person for you, because actually they're probably just going to cut you out of their life. Like, that is something that they've tried to, that is a boundary they've tried to enforce their whole life, especially in, I would say, like family. When you grow up with your family's always going to be the one that's like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing this? Aquarius loves doing things alone, likes being in their own little world. And if their family was very pushy, pushing them to be social and to do this and to do that, when they grow up and they make their own rules in life, they're going to shun people away that are trying to tell them what they should be doing and how they should be acting. Because it is so necessary for them to make their own rules and to figure shit out in their own timing of life. So they're just not gonna like friends that are pushing them to be around them all the time.
No, it's so funny how there's this like duality, I guess, within Aquarius, because they love their friends, they love humanity in theory, right? But then sometimes impose on their individuality and try to tell them what to do. I just don't understand Aquarius's energy sometimes, because they hate people but they have a love for humanity, and it's like you alienate yourself sometimes. And it's like,
well, it's giving fucking Uranus, you know, the outlier, you know? To me, I've come to realize that I think this is what it is. Aquarius is so ahead of the curve, right? Like, they have to go, like, to the outer bounds of the universe to figure out, like, moving forward, what do we need to do? You know what I mean? Like, future thinking, you know, mindset. So then when they come back and have to be with the regular people in the community, like they only have a certain amount of energy to give you because they are usually an outlier. So when they come, they just have to kind of be on overdrive of like socializing, sharing their message with the people, with the masses, and then they have to isolate again.
Right.
Like there is no in between. I feel like it's either they're isolating, processing the information that is coming to them, because they're so forward thinking, and then when they're with people again, they kind of are very much sharing their ideas. So I think it's just like there is no middle ground. There is no blending of those two energies.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
Yeah.
And I would understand why that would be so confusing for people if they don't understand Aquarius energy, which was me a while ago when I did it.
Yeah.
You know?
No, you're so right. I feel like Aquarius needs to compartmentalize.
Yeah.
You know,
there's no rules to it.
No.
You can't figure it out.
No.
You look at them, it's like Gemini. Which twin is it? You don't know, but you know it's one or the other. Same with Aquarius. Are they in their isolation mode where they don't want to talk to anyone and they're cold and distant? Or are they super social, super friendly?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sharing their thoughts with the world.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
No, it so is. And I don't really know what I'm saying, but I'm feeling things of like, sometimes Aquarius energy, like, okay, being it right before Pisceans, right? Who are very spiritual and like kind of like a transcendence of like an energy, right? Like maybe that's why it's like an accumulation for Aquarius energy of like why they're such humanitarians, because it's right before like that transcendent point of Pisces energy.
Yeah, it's like they're going to the land of Pisces and like getting some like spiritual vibes, and then they're coming back to Capricorn, and it's like, I know this is gonna sound crazy. Right. But like, this is the message I'm getting.
Right. And I feel like Aquarius friends probably do get annoyed sometimes where it's like, I told you this shit like a minute ago.
Yeah.
Like,
why can't you keep up? We're on to the next thing.
And I feel like I love Aquarius energy and friends because their ideas, like, sometimes they are so out of the blue. You're like, that shit might work.
Yeah.
Like,
no, you just have to believe.
Right.
You just have to believe.
Yeah.
You have to be Delulu.
Yeah.
This is the bridge to Delulu. AKA Pisces season.
Yes.
Also, I genuinely feel like although Aquariuses are air signs, a lot of times Aquariuses need friends who will sit with them in silence.
Yes.
And will read their energy from a room away. Like, don't expect them to always, because they're an Earth. Because they're an Earth. Because they're an Earth. Earth. Because they're an Earth sign. Because they're an air sign, I genuinely feel like Aquariuses get this rep of like wanting to always talk through shit with you.
Yeah.
And when it comes to like actual conversations you have with friends, sometimes they just need you to shut the fuck up.
Oh my God,
like, you know what I mean? Like, they're getting overstimulated. Like, just relax a little bit.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I feel very seen.
I'm so glad. You know, you're an Aquarius fucking rising. My boyfriend's an Aquarius moon. One of my other best friends is an Aquarius moon. I have an Aquarius sun sister. I have a lot of Aquarius energy all around me. So I have learned. Scorpios and Aquariuses are kind of similar in so many ways.
Yeah.
So I respect it. I love shutting the fuck up.
I
love being around people that shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
I like people that pick and choose. I like people that are cold sometimes. It makes me feel at home.
Yeah.
I'm like, I love that we're not exchanging warm energy right now.
Yeah.
Let's sit in this coldness and let's decipher what's wrong with life.
Right. Like, I'm okay to be alone over here in my thoughts. And sometimes it gets dark, yes. But we like to be here, okay?
Dark feels good sometimes.
We like to wallow in it sometimes.
And also, just me and my sleep paralysis demon need time to figure out what was going on.
Yeah.
I don't always want to be in the light. Like, sometimes the sun shouldn't be shining on me because I'm feeling real fucking psycho and nobody can see that.
Right. Kind of on their like fixed energy. I've noticed something about Aquarians in general, but like definitely Aquarius friends too. Like, they get obsessed with things for a little while and then they'll drop it. Like, I feel like they can be fad people.
Yeah.
And like, for example, your Aquarius friend may want to eat the same exact thing.
Yeah. It's true.
For a period of time. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh my god, no, I hate that thing.
I hate that thing.
I can't eat that thing.
And they kind of won't stop talking about it.
Yeah.
About how much, it's like, okay, I understand that suddenly you've changed and shifted and suddenly that's not a big part of your personality like it used to be.
Right.
But now you're kind of like talking shit to anyone who likes that thing.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, for a while you were obsessed with that thing.
Right.
Why is it that we all need to be on your timeline?
Yes. Which kind of brings me to some of the negative traits of Aquarius friends.
Get it, girl.
Which is like their God complex. Thinking they're always right, like they know better than, you know what I mean? And also too, I feel like sometimes when Aquarius is separating themselves, they can be such pessimists.
Oh yeah.
And that's such a dangerous space, I feel like, for that energy to be in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Again, it's very isolating.
Yeah.
You know, they love that isolating, being the outlier energy.
Yeah.
Like they're just like, y'all don't get it like me. Y'all don't see the universe like I do. Like, dude, shut up.
See what's happening. I'm 5 years ahead and we're fucked.
No, we're fucked. I was like, dude, just relax. But they really be thinking like that.
Yeah.
And yes, the God complex thing, like I am all, no, I'm not. Well, maybe I am. As a Libra Mercury, I do understand always presenting people with every single scenario.
Yeah.
And making everyone feel seen in their argument. But sometimes I need you to pick a side. I don't need you to be the devil's advocate.
Yeah.
As friends especially. And you know what? I am just Sarah. You can think things differently than I do. You can want different types of friends. Me, in my friendships, when I'm complaining, I want people to be on my side. Unless it's like a character flaw, a fundamental value that is so skewed and so fucked, then I would hope my friends are like, Sarah, like, I don't know what happened, but like, you're not the same. You know what I mean? But like, in terms of like me venting to you about someone doing me dirty, some random stranger.
Right.
I don't need you to be like, well, what if they were having like a really bad day? Shut the fuck up.
No.
Like, make me feel seen, because this stranger doesn't even know that you're their number one advocate. Me, I know you're being my number one hater right now. Like,
no, that's what it feels like.
you know what I mean? So like, I just sometimes feel like they think too much about the other perspective, which is great for you. I actually think you should follow that in your career. And your friendships. Most of the time, it's really, really valued when you just like agree in a very delusional way with me.
Yeah.
Because who's that hurting?
Yeah.
You know? If anything, it's making your bestie happy.
I feel that. Or like ask, like, would you like to hear like a devil's advocate like, position? And
that is
if
actually
they
the
no,
best thing
like
to
shut
do.
the fuck up.
Yeah.
I need to learn. It's so hard though. It's so hard.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when we feel like we have a message, we
Yeah.
gotta preach it.
Right.
And again, back to that God complex.
Don't need the preacher.
Yeah.
Literally.
No, because you don't know better than other people necessarily.
No, you know? And like at the end of the day, right now is about you making me feel safe in this friendship.
You don't need to
you
go on
being
the
an
attack
advocate.
now.
You being an advocate for someone you don't know is not making me feel safe.
Right.
I just have to say.
Gosh. Yeah, we do. Listen to
But again, different people. Some people probably want friends that are always keeping it real, always showing them the other side. Couldn't be me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry. Because me, you tell me someone did you dirty, I don't even care if they're Mother Teresa. I'm gonna create the biggest smear campaign about them, and I'm gonna share it with the fucking world.
Big Scorpio
I
energy.
want the same energy back. Is that too much?
No.
I need at least a quarter of that energy.
Right.
We're not gonna go bar for bar, because you know I'm gonna win when I get crazy.
Yes.
But I need you to show me something.
Alright, the last thing I want to say about Aquarius friends, too, is that we can be passive aggressive. And sometimes, I think, obviously this is a negative thing, but sometimes it can be a positive thing when it's being used in your favor and like they're on the attack for you. You know what I mean? Because I feel like Aquarius will send that shady shit if like they know like, oh, this is my best friend. I know you don't fuck with them. You don't fuck with them. Everybody likes me. I'm gonna be rude to them now.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I'm gonna shun them. I'm gonna make them feel like iced out.
Yeah, they're really good at that.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because they're so good at being the outlier and being the one that steps out of the group dynamic. But they're also really good at doing that to you.
Yes.
If they don't fuck with you.
Uh-huh.
Like they're dangerously good at that.
Yeah. they know how to alienate you. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're so right.
You know?
Alien superstar.
Yeah. Alright, y'all, thank you so much for kicking it with us. We hope you enjoyed this Aquarius Friends video and the whole season.
Yeah. And if
the series.
This is one of the
series.
The seasons and the series and astrology things.
Right.
We want you to go to any of the other videos for this series. If you're wondering, oh, I have a Pisces friend, oh, I have a Cancer friend, or oh, I have a Virgo friend, like what are they like? Like, we have all of those videos out now, so you can literally go check out any sign in terms of the friendship series. We have other series too. And like I said at the beginning of the video, comment down with any zodiac series that you think would be fun. We love hearing y'all's ideas. Post our socials here.
Yeah, we love you so much.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.